Hey everyone, welcome to Three Best Friends Podcast. This is our one shot, and I'm with Mike Towndrow.
Hi.
And Matthew Wright.
Hello.
In this one, we're going to be discussing the movies that we just recently saw, Deadpool 2 and Solo. I want to get into Solo first. That's going to be the juicy one. I feel like I know what you guys feel about Deadpool 2, but let's discuss Solo. So, before we go into any aspect, just go around and just say if you liked it. So, Mike, do you like it?
I liked it.
Matt?
I liked it.
I actually loved it. I'm cheating. I loved it. All right. I'm just going to put it out in the room. Darth Maul is fucking back, baby.
Well,
Darth Maul is back.
Yeah.
Like,
That made me love the movie.
Like,
my face was it was an enjoyable movie up to that point.
Right.
That point in the movie is like, yeah, that's so fucking. Like Al sitting right here next to me, I was just like, yeah.
I legit gasped in the movie theater. There was only 7 people there with me because I went Monday morning.
Yeah, it was very empty. When I went.
Yeah. It was a Monday morning.
I went on the Saturday after it came out, I believe, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
So
it's weird. My theater seems to be the anomaly where it was actually packed.
Well, you went opening night.
But I know people who went opening night and it was dead.
Really?
Apparently, yeah. And there was no energy in the room, and you know how usually the Lucas logo pops up and people start cheering.
Yeah.
It happened in my theater, but apparently nothing.
Wow.
There was no excitement.
That's weird.
Well, yeah, I think Disney is scheduled to lose $50 million.
That's what I just recently saw. 50 to 80 million they might lose on this movie, which is really sad. Because it's this is no, but this is a really good movie. It deserves the money.
It's going to affect what their plans are, though.
No.
Because
So
I think, while box office originally right now is bad, but once the word gets out that hey, no, there's something in this movie, you need to watch it. I think DVD home media sales are going to do.
They're going to be insane.
Yeah.
So discussing Darth Maul first, because that was just the elephant in the room for this whole movie.
That's what you need to talk about.
Does this mean we're getting a Darth Maul movie, or are they just going to put that into an Obi-Wan movie?
I think we're getting a Solo trilogy.
We're getting a Solo trilogy.
You think so?
No,
I believe he's still signed on for 2 more movies.
Yeah, he outed himself saying he's on for 2 more movies. He wasn't supposed to say that, but
okay. I mean,
so you'd assume that the next movie is gonna be the Jabba heist, and then the third movie's gonna end with him at the cantina.
Yeah. And we finally got to see the Kessel Run. Finally get to see that. Now,
I wanted the Kessel Run to be better.
Me too. I'm happy I got it.
They're going to that moment and they're it's Kessel. I'm oh shit! I looked at it it's the Kessel Run.
And it's they kind of just and he's dead. Sorry. Now this is the Two Best Friends podcast.
This week's one shot at funeral.
Logan Paul, we're gonna come for your videos. We're gonna shoot another dead body.
But no, the Kessel Run is very over quickly.
Yeah, it's quick.
I wanted a little more chase scene and stuff, and most of what we got was just oh, we gotta escape this vacuum. Okay.
Yeah, that's. I'm no, we need more build up for it. It should have been.
And another big monster, which I was all right.
Yeah, the monster thing was I almost had flashbacks of Phantom Menace. In the submarine, I was no.
Even the old Star Wars movie have big monsters that are just done practically, so it looks a little better and it's a little more forgiving. But
they made it make sense though. You're in this outside where no one ever comes out of. Basically,
I mean, my favorite part about that whole scene is the escape pod and how they explain the front of the Falcon.
Right. That made total sense, and I was
and it explains why the Falcon is so fucked up and dirty so quickly.
Right. Now it does look like a piece of junk. And
so with the Darth Maul stuff, there is one thing I hated about it.
What's that?
He takes off the hood. It's Darth Maul. Everybody goes fucking crazy. It's awesome. He sounds great. It's fucking. What's the actor's name? Ray Park.
Ray Park. Yeah.
Ray Park portrays him, but it's the voice actor from the series.
So it's Sam Witwer.
Yes.
Oh,
gotcha.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Looks fucking awesome. Metal legs, badass. And then they do the fucking saber thing, except he's twirling it in the camera for a solid 10, 15 seconds. And it's don't need that. like I get it. You're Darth Maul. Like,
Well,
cool.
I think I didn't watch any of the series. I might go back and watch Rebels. I can't watch Clone Wars just because of the animation. But I think part of the reason they did that is because the hilt on the lightsaber is the exact lightsaber that he has in Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wish
and-
they saved that for the sequel, where you actually see him and he has a reason
Yeah.
to pull
Sure.
up the saber.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
so
I don't need
this
you
whole
to
thing
like,
is
flash it in the hologram.
right is awesome because like Rebels and all this shit, like because like we had the character in Rogue One, Forrest Whitaker's dude, that
Yeah.
was in Rebels and stuff. So like,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's like,
I
okay,
do
yeah,
love that there's crossover.
Yeah.
But now like that Darth Maul is in there because that was like the big part of like the series and stuff for me. Anyways, I went and read on the wiki all about Darth Maul and all this stuff because I wasn't watching it. So for Darth Maul actually in the movies again,
They're right.
and
Big
that
fucking
all
deal.
the Rebel stuff and all this stuff is canon,
It-
like full on legit canon.
Yep.
Fuck,
It's so good.
it's awesome.
And shout out
So-
to what is his name? Alden. Guy who played Han Solo.
Oh, yeah. I can't say his name.
I can't say his
I
name
agree,
either.
yeah.
He
All-
was.
yeah,
I
all
had
know
no
him from
complaints.
is from Hail Caesar.
Yeah, Hail Caesar. He
The
was great in Hail Caesar.
Yeah,
as soon as this movie started, like I went in this movie with no like very low expectations. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna like this movie. Like that's exactly how I felt going into the movie, and I said, this guy is not gonna be Harrison Ford, so don't even compare him to Harrison Ford. Think of him as the character Han Solo, and when you think of him as the character Han Solo, you're like, holy crap,
no, yeah, he did a good job.
he's pulling this off very well. Like
Yeah.
that's what you have to realize with this movie. You're not gonna get Harrison Ford. I mean, how can you? Like, you just can't.
Yeah,
but-
but sometimes Harrison Ford isn't even Harrison Ford. So.
Exactly.
No.
Like, even, like, Force Awakens is like,
Skull.
oh, God.
Which, by the way, in that room, what's the dude's name? What's the syndicate? I forget the syndicate, like the main bad guy of the movie.
Oh,
But in his
Really
room,
Paul Bettany.
of all like the trinkets and stuff like that, there is a crystal human skull in there. Not the
God.
crystal alien skull, but there's a crystal skull in there. Like,
there's also
There.
motherfucking Mandalorian armor.
oh yeah, well that's right in the dead center.
So-
piece of the
So,
room.
we had Bosk mentioned in this movie,
I
okay?
love that Boss was fucking mentioned.
He was mentioned in this movie. I was like, are we going to see him? Like, so now that there's, like, a possible trilogy going on, are we going to see, like, more bounty hunters? Like, are we going to get, like, a separate movie? If we get a separate movie based on bounty hunters?
Well, Boba Fett's going forward with James Mangold.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Which is awesome. But I want to see the
and-
other bounty hunters too. Like,
IG-88, the movie.
please,
I'm sure we'll
The
please.
entire movie without dialogue. It's just IG-88's inner monologue of the text on the screen.
Please give it to me. I don't care. But
But there was an article in IO9 about Boba Fett movie and how they actually have a good point. Like they don't think Boba Fett should be the main character of his own movie.
no.
Because when you add too much mythos to a character, like actually what I was worried about with Han Solo, we already love this guy so much we barely even know anything about his past. Like there's only a room to mess the character up,
Right.
Yeah.
which they almost did with Boba Fett with Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Boba Fett's gonna be a really hard movie to do.
Like when
I think he can handle it though.
yeah.
James.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
James, yeah.
Like when they started mentioning Solo's parents, I was like, please don't go down this route. Please don't like go
I
deep
hated
into it.
that too.
Like just
Yeah.
don't.
How he got his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solo. All right, print the
Did not
check.
need that.
No. Like now I'm wondering like how much of this stuff was like all Ron Howard and how much was left from previous influence. Like, that's what I wonder. So I could see some of the funny parts, like especially when they're doing like the chase scene in the beginning and the stormtrooper, it was a stormtrooper, I believe, that like flips out, like
Mhm.
hits something and he's like flipping, like we didn't need that. There's like some stuff that we didn't.
But-
Yeah.
The whole guess like 20 minutes or whatever when they're on the first planet, I wasn't into it.
No.
Aesthetically, I liked how it looked, but I just didn't like what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once we got off the planet where there was that awesome fucking war scene and shit, I was in.
Dude, that was
And
intense.
the
Like,
Chewie scene.
I would love to see like a Star Wars movie based off of like just the wars like the empires go through, like to see something like that, because that was intense. And it's like,
I will say my favorite part about the First Planet thing. I don't know if you guys caught it, but there's the there was like the Join the Empire ad going on
Yeah.
TV, and it was the Imperial
Yeah.
theme, like
Yeah.
radio. Oh,
yeah,
so good.
it was,
That was like very cute. I was
the
like, "All right,
music
I'll
had
do
so many good cues in this. Like the Kelso run
Great.
was like, they had all the, like, I started feeling like nostalgia from the original, trilogy.
Yeah.
Just feeling all the music there. But I want to go into that conversation about him meeting Chewbacca and how awesome that was.
that. It was a
Like,
great scene.
That's
like
great.
as soon as they mentioned the beast, and you're just like, yes, and just how they got
That's
out.
why I wasn't expecting Chewbacca for some reason.
At first, I wasn't thinking.
It's like a Sarlacc pit.
I was thinking like,
Rancor.
I was thinking the Rancor too, because I'm like, I thought they started playing the music like in Return of the Jedi when like when Luke was battling the Rancor, and I was like, wait, they're gonna do a Rancor here, and then it's Chewbacca, and it's like, ooh, there we go, okay. So, is it from just like previous, like outside the movies,
Legends.
the legends? Chewbacca was with Han Solo because he had to pay a life debt, correct?
Yeah, they didn't really. That's the one
So-
thing they didn't really.
Yeah, they didn't mention that at all. So I'm like wondering if they're not
Maybe there's something.
Well,
Yeah.
what if
The
the life
trilogy.
debt is that he got
Yeah.
him out of there?
right, but they just to like not mention it at all. It was just kind of weird. But
But if didn't, yeah,
That's
if
why.
they did mention it, it would have felt heavy-handed. Like, and here's your life debt. I'm like,
Oh, you mean heavy-handed, like showing the fucking dice 20 fucking times?
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I get it. You introduced fucking dice in Last Jedi. Here's a close-up.
yeah.
20
Yeah.
Here's
times.
dice.
I'm gonna put him over the rearview mirror. Okay,
Show him
I'm gonna give him to Amelia Clark. Okay, she's gonna give him back. Like, stop, just stop.
Let's talk about the best part of this movie. Motherfucking Donald
Like,
Glover is like
yes.
Yeah.
His droid L3.
L3.
Mhm.
I did not think I was gonna like this droid, and just
She was great.
I thought L3 was all right.
Granted,
Some of the
kind of
humor
hard-
didn't land for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of a carbon copy of K2,
yeah,
like what they were trying to do with K2,
yep,
Yeah.
which I think they nailed with K2.
right.
But
Yeah,
I thought the best thing about L3 was the whole thing about putting her in the Falcon and
Right,
which gives
yes,
context to
yes.
Who
C-3PO.
C3PO is talking to.
Awesome.
yeah,
Fucking Lando's.
Man.
Donald Glover is just so fucking good.
Yeah, we need a Lando movie.
we
We
do,
need a Lando movie.
we do. I love how
I wish this was a Lando movie.
it's so great
Yeah.
to see how much of a swindler he is, that character.
Yeah.
And then finally at the end where he gets he gets what's
And
coming.
you can't
for him.
even be mad because that's how he won the last time.
Right.
I was like, damn it.
It's,
Yeah, it's like as soon as he pops up on screen in the I'm just gonna call it the cantina, but in like the bar or
Yeah.
whatever, you're just like, fuck, that's Lando.
Yep.
Look how suave this motherfucker is right now.
I know. And just to see how many capes he had. Disgusting. It was so disgusting. So
I'm actually reading his comic right now.
Oh, yeah.
There was a Lando series that I think it was like 2 years ago when Force Awakens was coming out, which
Hmm.
is very good. Highly recommend it. I think hopefully maybe by the time this posts, there's still a sale on Comixology where it's like the trade is like $2.
oh yeah.
And they just started up another Lando series with art that's similar to Donald Glover. I'm currently reading that. I think it's just a mini series, like 4 issues. I'll
Right.
Right.
report on that. It's wrapped up.
Sweet. So
I know
overall,
we should just really quick also shout out to Woody Harrelson.
yes.
He was very good.
That
Paul Bettany, very good.
that ending that kind of tricked me. Like I didn't think he was gonna.
Yeah, I did like that in that way because like
Yeah.
he is
Because
a
at the
smuggler. He
yeah,
is
the whole entire time I thought it almost seemed like, oh, it's gonna be Amelia Clark that just, her character's gonna turn around and just betray him. Which keeping her in there and her becoming the new Crimson Blood
Red
leader.
Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn. There we
Crimson
go.
Dawn is the
The-
step above the syndicate that the Paul Bettany was.
So it's something blood,
I
isn't
thought
it? Or
Paul
blood?
Bettany was Crimson Dawn. Crimson Dawn.
Yeah, I thought
I
he was.
thought his stuff belonged to Crimson Dawn, but like he was, because he was saying like he works for other people too, because like
And the
that
other
was the
people
message that everyone
Darth
always
Maul.
owes somebody.
But no, she had they all had the brand, the Crimson Dawn brand.
Yeah.
So I think he was just saying, yeah, I answer to people also.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Implying who we find out later,
Whatever.
which I still.
That's a dumb name.
It is. It is. So
I know it sounds like I'm hating on it, but I generally did like really love this movie.
Oh yeah, I going in with very low expectations and just coming out was like, holy crap! I actually really enjoyed this. Yeah, I have things to pick on about, but this movie was way better than Last Jedi by far.
I agree.
I just like
the
this.
topic for another day.
We have so many topics to go over with you, but all in all,
Last Jedi in particular keeps coming up.
I know.
So that's gonna just be an episode one day.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Solo, go see it.
Yeah,
go see it. You have to see
it.
it. Like
Go
it's
support this movie.
Yeah, this movie deserves the support. If you were on the fence or you didn't like Last Jedi, this is totally a good palate cleanser, I feel.
Yeah, this is definitely more of like the A to B Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It's great.
So.
Yeah. Would you guys as a standalone movie, would you rank this better than Rogue One?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so either.
And I haven't redone my rank list yet. I gotta do.
This is like right above Last Jedi for me, and Last Jedi out of the new ones, Last Jedi last for me.
Yeah.
But again, we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah. Sounds good. Now, onto the funny Mark with a mouth, Deadpool 2.
So Deadpool 2, also a polarizing movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of reviews, even from like respected people that love the first one that didn't like the second one, saying it was a disjointed mess of a movie, which to me, like, it doesn't follow a standard superhero story, which I loved about it.
Yeah.
It actually does have different layers and stories to tell. It's not just all about getting to the next fight scene.
Right. And they actually, like, I didn't look too much into this movie. Like, I watched the trailers and stuff. There was some good surprises in this movie for me.
Yeah.
Really good surprises. So, and I don't know. I feel like I actually like this one more than Deadpool 2. Like, or Deadpool 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like Deadpool 2 is better.
Me too.
I never understood the polarizing, like IGN. I even looked at their review. Like I don't really look at their numbers anymore. I just look at what they what they say. But they like gave it a 7.8. I'm like, and they said, oh, it's better than Deadpool 1. I'm like, wait, Deadpool 1 was lower than a 7.8. But it's just like it doesn't make sense. Like I do agree that this one is better.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. Like he had the good reasons to fight, and he had the good reasons why he wanted to end himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just wanted to die, and she, like, kept going. It's not time yet. You have to do this, yada yada. And it's like, to think about Deadpool and like how crazy he is in like in the cartoons and comics and stuff like that, for him to have like a little bit of humanity in this movie was pretty cool to go through.
I wasn't crazy about those scenes. I thought there's one too many, maybe.
Oh, I agree. There was one too many.
I got like whenever he was in like heaven or whatever, I was like, all right, let's go back to the real.
Like going there once would have been fine. Like that's
totally
it.
Fine.
Well, once at the beginning, then once later.
Yeah,
right.
That middle one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It just like kind of kills the pacing.
Yeah.
That was my only problem. Well, that was my one problem with the movie, and the fact, and we'll talk about the after credit scene, but that she's still alive. I wish they just killed her off.
I kind of wanted her to just stay dead and then him be with Domino later, because isn't that like doesn't he become like with Domino, or was it Lady Death? I forget who.
Him and Thanos are obsessed with Lady Death.
Lady Death, yeah, that's.
I'm not even saying that they don't have to follow the comics.
No, but
I liked when he's a little more unhinged and not attached to a love interest and stuff like that.
Because I thought, like, if you did 3 and then she's dead, like he would be more unhinged, and that would have been cool to see. Colossus would have been pissed off, but it would have been a good story to go through.
Yeah.
So, Josh Brolin.
But to be fair, that's what 1 was. Like he was.
He was unhinged. True.
Yeah.
That is true. So to see him more grounded in 2, yeah, that makes sense.
But yes, Josh Brolin,
Josh fucking Brolin
was awesome.
What is this guy like?
The fucking dubstep scene.
See, a lot of people hated that. I love that.
What?
Dubstep is for pussies. I'm like, what?
Fucking great.
He said it. It was amazing. This guy makes an awesome Thanos, and then comes in with Cable and just kills it with Cable. I'm like,
Film release wise, fucking 2 weeks later.
Right? That dude's rolling in the cash right now. Rolling in it.
The only thing I thought he was fucking awesome as Cable and portray that fucking character so perfectly. I don't think anybody else could have really nailed it like that. Movie editing wise, I hate how they introduced him. That was just like that random scene that was like kind of thrown in with him at the apartment. I wish there was like maybe edited for the movie to open like that with then the credit scene or something. I don't know. I just thought it was like off.
Pacing wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would do it, but like.
So did you get?
Been done better.
So from that scene, did you get like Days of Future Past vibe? Like.
No, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what it was supposed to be implying.
Is that what it was? Okay, I didn't want to like assume that's what it was. Like, I didn't know if it was from that future.
Because Cable is, like in the actual Days of Future Past, he actually is in that story.
Mm-hmm.
They did it differently for that movie just because Cable hasn't been introduced. But it is actually Cable who does the time traveling and stuff like that. It's not going through
Kitty Pryde.
Right.
Yeah. So next Deadpool, do we officially get it? Do we get Deadpool versus Wolverine?
I don't think
I'm wondering right now where everything is in flux, just with regards to Fox and Disney.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't know what's going to happen with Infinity War 2. We don't know where the stories are going.
And I saw today this. I guess it gives a little bit of insight with the whole Disney deal. Noah Hawley, who he's the showrunner on Legion, which is the best on-screen thing of X-Men. Highly recommend it. And he does Fargo. He's working on a Doctor Doom movie. And he said today that the Doctor Doom movie script is done, but he doesn't know when the hell the movie's being made because everything's held because of the Disney thing. So in my mind, that means all of the X-Men stuff is on hold, probably including Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Well, they're shooting
minus Dark Phoenix and
they're shooting Dark
Phoenix. I think those are locked in because they're just.
It was right.
Along.
It was before. Yeah, it was before the whole
as
purchase.
New Mutants can be since it got delayed and reshooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think those two are locked in, but everything after that, I think, sketchy.
Right, they're not doing anything new yet.
Yeah, I'd imagine
they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh.
But fuck, I want that Doctor Doom movie because Noah Hawley is on top of his fucking game right now.
See, that's what Fantastic Four, the newer one, for all the shit it gets, 2/3 of that movie is good.
I would argue that the first half of that movie is awesome.
I haven't
everything
watched
up
it.
until the last act is good in that movie.
To me,
all of the character building and everything, and then it's the last act of the movie. Like, oh shit, wait, we need a villain. We need conflict here.
Yeah. So everything before the time jump, I fucking love in that movie, and then it fell apart. I don't know if you remember it that well.
Yeah, no, I do, because that's when Mr. Fantastic is on the lam, basically, and all that jazz. No, yeah, you got a point there. But yeah, no, that definitely had the makings of great movie and everything like that. So if they left out all the Doctor Doom stuff and just built the character up, but not actually did, it would have been a great movie. And we wouldn't have had that fucking ending. We're like, well, there's 4 of us.
God damn it! I forgot about that.
Fantastic Four, right? High five, slipping slaps. Yeah. Fuck. No. So Doctor Doom movie, if done right in the vein of like how Fantastic Four could have been, I'm all game for it. Yeah.
Have you guys messed with Legion yet, or no?
No. I want to, but
I highly recommend it.
Question on the
on TV right now. Go for
Fantastic Four movie. Wasn't there someone in there as Victor Doom? Like, was he actually in the movie or no?
He was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
Okay, I haven't seen this movie. Oh, he is. Okay.
But it's like some shambled ass ethereal Doctor Doom-esque.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we get a Doctor Doom movie, let's get someone totally different.
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
Oh yeah.
Let's. I actually want a good Fantastic Four movie. Like
that was the closest we got. Yeah.
Because those original ones, I'm like, no.
You could say we got a great Fantastic Four short film.
Yes.
We're just gonna cut everything off until the end, and
Yeah.
then hey, great, fantastic.
Cut it
Four.
right before they get their powers. It was a great movie.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh, it took that long for them to get their powers.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that
about
that
halfway.
movie was very much about character building. It was
Wow.
awesome. And then they decided the studio where you could definitely see where the studio came in.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like, wait, no, wait, this isn't a comic book movie. No, we need a villain. We need conflict.
Anyways, Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
Yes.
So
So
Domino. Loved
Domino
her.
was awesome.
Loved her.
Awesome.
Loved her. Absolutely
I'm-
amazing.
I have such a
Peter.
crush on Zazie Beats.
Peter.
We got Peter. I was so sad that Peter died, and then,
But now he's not dead.
now he's not dead.
Not bad.
Now he's not
Let's
dead.
just talk about the after credits.
Yeah, let's talk about the after credits.
God.
The after
Because
credits
fuck,
are
that
arguably
was
the
awesome.
best part of the movie.
Yeah, seriously.
I loved teenage. Like she just like instantly regrets making the time travel device for Deadpool.
Yep.
Instantly regrets it. I don't think we should have done that.
Hi, Yukio.
And he just keeps shooting the fucking abomination Deadpool. He's
Oh
like,
my God.
Hi. Sorry.
Sorry.
Just fixing the timeline. Don't worry.
I thought we would have had something where him reviving Logan at the end, like, or doing something just to save him. Like, no, you can't die yet. I need you in my next
Well,
movie.
He probably would have wanted to do that, but he wanted to wait to see if he could get Hugh Jackman back. So, like, if we do get a Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, it'll probably start with him using the time travel device and saving him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And then the whole
feel
movie is
I feel
Logan
like-
pissed off that he saved him.
with like him, like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman do have a good relationship. You can see it through like the
Oh, yeah.
social media. Like they have a good.
Oh, yeah.
I
They're
feel like
Troy Baker and Noah North.
they are, and I feel like we can get a Wolverine back. Like even if it's just one last run, I feel like we can get it back.
Well, Logan was the one last run.
And-
Right.
Supposedly, but look, listen, we needed a good standalone Wolverine movie to end it, and that
We
was,
needed one good
Yeah,
standalone Wolverine
fucking
movie.
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that was just the way to do it.
I am currently following KF's X-Men review thing. X-Men 1 doesn't hold up that
No, it
well
doesn't.
after 18 years.
Nope. Mm-mm. 2 was my
So-
least favorite.
I'm curious about 2.
Really?
Because in my mind, I haven't watched 2 in fucking forever. In my mind, that's one of the better ones.
So I
Yeah,
would,
no, everyone seemed to love 2 out of the
I-
trilogy.
I
2
would,
for me was too slow.
I would hate to go through 3 again.
I'm gonna do all of them.
I know, but I would hate to go through 3 again. Just
1 has great moments, terrible fucking fight scenes.
yes.
We did not know how to do fight scenes.
No,
Nope.
one was that was a comic book movie, an early one.
Remember when what was his name? Toad? Is it Toad?
Toad.
The
Yeah.
Just-
You know what happens when toads touch
Or
lightning?
or
Toad hanging out in the storm. They get electrocuted.
No, it's,
Doesn't everything?
do you know what happens
Happens-
to toads when they're out or when they get struck by lightning? The
Same thing that
Thing that happens to
everything.
everything else.
I was like,
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
that was a great writing sequence right there.
yeah.
David
I'm sh-
Hayter.
Well, he
Boy.
wrote the
Blew my
screenplay.
mind.
He didn't write the script.
Right.
True. Touche.
So I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of what else happened. Oh, okay. Surprise end villain. Juggernaut.
Great.
Like
Was not expecting it.
I was not expecting it at all. Like once I
I
saw
know, like the whole time I'm like, who are they gonna have here? Like my mind immediately went to Juggernaut just because of the size of the cell.
that's
and
what that's
everything.
exactly what happened with me. Like I'm like, are they gonna have the Juggernaut? Like, can they? Will they? And then finally it just happens. Like once Fire Fist goes to the actual cell, I'm like, it's gotta be. It has to be. Once he gets to the door and then you hear the loud sounds, I'm like, that's Juggernaut. And it's a true good looking Juggernaut.
It's the first actual Juggernaut,
Yeah.
not what's his name?
X3. Oh god.
Forgot his name, but
I'm the Juggernaut,
I'm the
bitch.
Juggernaut, bitch.
I'm like, no. That music for when he comes onto the scene. Did you guys listen to the
I
music?
love that. Yeah, and I love that. Because I waited for another after credit scene, and that was the song that popped up.
Yeah.
Right.
Like towards the end of the credits.
Yeah.
I know. I was a little disappointed there wasn't a final after credits.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah. I thought there would have been at least one more, but I was like,
It's okay.
It's
Like
okay.
it would have been great, like if like just each Deadpool movie referenced another movie as the final credits scene.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That would be fun.
And the other cameos with every other X-Men.
Brad Pitt.
Brad
Oh,
Pitt.
that too.
I
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. Like I'm like, wait, that guy looks familiar. I'm like, wait, that's Brad Pitt.
What's his name? The guy who played Pennywise in the new It movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Yeah, the X-Men, like them just closing the door.
Yeah.
Killed
You
me.
get like McAvoy and shit for that fucking 10 seconds, if that.
Not even. Yeah, they're just there. They look over and they're just like, we're closing the door. And
I mean, you'd
Beast
assume
and
they're
Beast in
filming
full
Dark
Beast
Phoenix.
mode too.
Yeah,
like,
no, like yeah, he actually shot that just on a day because they're shooting
Yeah.
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So, are you guys looking forward to Dark Phoenix?
No,
No.
not a
neither.
single bit.
I was looking forward to New Mutants a little bit because it's
I
different.
was too,
I was-
but now it
But
sounds
now
like
I'm
they're
like-
changing it back to whatever the studio wants.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yay, Fox.
Boy, I'm glad Disney bought Fox, but I don't know. I kind
No,
of
it's not happening yet.
I know. I just
And it won't happen if Comcast swoops in.
that's true. Oh God,
Oh, Comcast.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Comcast so much. I have to use them for internet. They're great. So, final thoughts on Deadpool 2?
Loved it.
Loved it. Hilarious. Smiling the whole time. It's great.
Same. So if you haven't seen any of those movies, go see them right now.
Yes.
Or don't,
Stop
'cause we
listening.
spoiled it. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But that's part of the magic,
It's
you
still
know.
fun.
Yeah, it's still fun. The acting, the everything with the comedy, that was spot on. I liked it more than Deadpool 1. So go see
We
it.
didn't talk about it, but the actual opening of the movie,
The fucking Bond opening.
Oh my
yes.
God, yes.
Awesome.
that and also the mission at the beginning.
And-
Oh yeah.
Killing
Oh, yeah.
everything in that room and the music that's playing. It's fantastic.
Yep. So good. So that was our
Yes.
thoughts on Solo and Deadpool 2. What are your thoughts? Let us know. You can find us at 3BF Podcast at Twitter, Instagram, and if you want to send us an email, 3bestfriendspodcast@gmail.com. And we're all hiding behind the mic because that's how we like to do. Mike, where can we find you?
You can find me at Tedro1214, TEEDRO1214, everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, PlayStation, all that stuff.
Matthew?
You can find me at Shibs42 on Twitter and Instagram. And I've been using Twitter a lot more recently, especially with our Twitter. Been having some fun there.
Yeah. I there were some tweets that were sent out on the Three Best Friends podcast that I didn't even see, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're
Yep.
guess someone
3BF podcast Twitter is blowing up, y'all.
it's blowing up. It's something. And I can be found at JakeP47, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Go follow us. Oh, he took the protection off. He's over it. He's done. We'll see you later. Mike, hit the music.
There's no music. There's no music.
There is no music.
There is no
It's a
music.
one
Sorry.
shot.
Sorry, people.